Hello and welcome back, everybody. We have returned again, finally, after however many weeks off, for another episode of Tales from the Yawning Portal. Oh boy, I'm still drawing a blank about what all's happened over the last however long it's been. But anyway,
I just got the recap.
yeah, we did like a very brief recap before we went live. I will go ahead and let the players reintroduce themselves real quick in no particular order.
Hello all, I am Sam. I play Yania Arca, aka Yin, the fallen ASMR doppelganger fighter.
Doppelganger fighter. My name is Alex. I play Verm. It's pretty hard to forget my character because he's the troublemaker. He's a greedy goblin. He's a ranger. That's it.
I'm Loco. I play Band-Aid, the Furbolg cleric. And that is it for me.
I'm Brian. I play Borg, Bugbear Barbarian.
I'm Kalo. I play Torrent, the Drunken Master Water Genasi monk.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ben, otherwise known as Huxley, and I'm playing Zosa Mospeki, a paladin of Helm from the distant land of Chult. Although these days it seems to be closer than ever.
Yes, that is right. And I am Jeff, also known on the channel and in chat as Kingbashman, one of the DMs here for Praetor's Rejects. Real quick before we get into tonight's shenanigans, it is a new year, so we have some programming changes that have already actually started since the last time we played on Thursday, and one of those is over, I believe it's Monday nights, Sam, over on YouTube.
Yeah, Monday nights on YouTube at 8 p.m. CST.
Right. He's running a group through Dragon of Icespire Peak, I believe.
Dragon of Icespire Peak, yep.
All right.
Cool.
And then Tuesday, they're still continuing their long trek of Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Wednesday is open right now for the current time being. However, we do have something coming up probably in January with Mech 45 for that day. Thursdays, we're here doing some Yawning Portal shenanigans, and starting tomorrow night over on Free League's channel, Free League Publishing, they made the Aliens RPG. The Dragon Heist group from Friday is going to be subjected to the terrors in space of Charity of the Gods with Aliens RPG. I believe Duff is going to be running that. It is over on the Free League channel, but we will be hosting it here. Definitely, if you aren't already following their page, go give them some love. Their alien system is absolutely amazing. It's a lot of fun, and they're really good to us. With giving us things to run on our channel here, and of course, we want to reciprocate the love there. Also, believe Saturdays is, give me a second, Rise Against the Slave Lords, the all-female campaign taking place in Greyhawk, but it's like kind of been updated for 5e. Again, it is an all-female campaign, including Duff as the DM. So take that however you want. Love you, Duff. And yeah, the best way to keep track of everything that's going on would be to join our Discord. There's the link there, and on social media, there's all the links there for social media, Facebook, Twitter. The YouTube link is in there as well. We will also have, believe Eric is doing Savage Worlds East Texas University. It's going to be pre-recorded. It's not necessarily going to be live streamed, but it will be uploaded over on the YouTube channel as well. So that being said, check all that out. We got a lot of things coming down the pipe for 2021 here on the channel. And yeah, it'll be interesting. But anyway, we have Yawning Portal things to get to.
Pain and suffering.
Pain and suffering.
Death.
Good way to put it. Yes.
And death.
Maybe death, but most certainly pain and suffering. So the last we left off, as far as I can remember, the party had kind of recovered from their doppelganger encounters and made their way through more of this underground shrine type area, this little temple here, and made their way into a room that was filled with some like murky, nasty water that had a tree sitting in the middle of it. The tree wasn't a normal tree, and it proceeded to bring some pain and suffering to the group. They managed to overcome that obstacle and continue on, and they came across a room that had some cave-in and things in it, and in the ceiling there was a hole that they could see a glimmer of hope, if you will, because they finally saw the surface area up above. So they know that they're getting closer than when they fell in. But of course, like everything in this particular temple, it's any glimmer of hope was quickly snuffed out by hidden creatures and then angry baboons jumping down into the room and attacking the party. But we ended with them at the... Hey, thanks, Brute Man. Thank you for that gift sub. And we left off right before they decided to ascend a staircase up to the next level. So I will let them I'll let the party go ahead. The players start conversing amongst themselves about what all's gone on, because I know Ben had to do some of his National Guard stuff there for a while, so he kind of missed out on a couple of the last sessions.
I did. I missed out on... Merry Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas.
Merry Chrysler.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Crystal Meth.
Yeah, that too.
From the Crystal Methodist Church. Can you send me the map, please? Whatever map they're on. I don't have anything.
Verm, it seems you have taken quite a beating. Let me assist you.
Thank you.
Well, you guys
I would say this is new, but it really isn't. I appreciate you, Band-Aid.
You are welcome.
And you guys have been busy.
Busy dying.
Oh my god. I'm gonna have to go back and watch these episodes one day.
You might not want to.
It all looks so cool and awesome. And you guys said there's one room where you forgot everything about it or something like that?
Yeah, and also key important detail is I became really shiny and I couldn't breathe.
You became a shiny?
Yes, and...
What'd you guys do? Find a monkey's paw and did you wish for eternal wealth? So you became...
No, I went down a well trying to steal coins. And
you guys seen the new Wonder Woman
did not have water. No?
No.
It's a cool movie. Is there a door we forgot? There look like a couple doors that were left behind.
Yeah, that room was kind of collapsing, so we had to get
Yeah,
out
we
of
can't
there.
get back to him.
Oh. No nonsense. We should go back and excavate for a couple of hours, perhaps even days.
Even days. That Tomb Raider is really coming out, isn't it, Zosa?
Well, seeing as how I have no idea what happened for the last number of hours in game time, I'm just gonna start fresh.
Eric,
see
thank you for that resub, and thank you me for my resub.
Thank you, Dia. I
Yeah.
see my exhaustion is gone, so at least a long rest has passed. Zosa.
I think we've had
able to
like
get
2
some
or
sleep.
3.
Oh, really? God.
Yeah.
There goes all of my role-playing writing that I did for
Staying up
being
late.
an adult again. Yeah. She was gonna get worse. Like, I was gonna have her continue to have restless sleep until it got really, really bad.
We also found out you're not very good with a longsword.
No, she's not. She bought a silver longsword as a sentimental item.
Ooh, Brute Man, thank you for the cheer. The biddies. Somebody gets point of inspiration.
It seems like we have a patron among us.
A new one.
Is this the Cubes' alt account? Is this the Yellow Cube alt account?
No.
Perhaps.
Lone Wolf, thanks for the gift subs. We appreciate it.
Alas.
Well, do we want to go up the stairs?
Sure.
Seems like it's the only way we
Seems
can.
like the most
All hail
logical.
Praetor.
Who on a scale of 1 to ouch, who feels like they're wounded the most right now?
Well, I just got healed, so
I know. I have a little offer. If as I see, there's 5 of us.
I have 2 spell slots left.
Yeah, so I was thinking I could maybe dish out a little bit of healing. Actually, Zosa will go ahead and use her second wind ability right now before we head up the stairs and heal a little bit. And then she's got some lay on hands that she could dish out.
It's
Maybe 10 points? Who wants
I
10
have-
points?
I've taken 17 points of damage.
Alright, so
That's-
Zosa will head up to Borg and say, I really appreciate all of the bonding we have done these past couple of days. I've enjoyed our conversations. I will never forget the stories that you told me. And she'll pat you on the shoulder and administer 10 hit points of healing, which you'll have to do manually.
I would just like to say I've taken 18 points of damage.
Well, I didn't hear you speak up.
No, you're fine. It's alright, Borg can just go first in the rooms now.
And then Zosa, as her hand is on Borg, she kind of repositions him to be first in line.
Push him forward.
Just, there you go,
Stairs you
buddy.
go, big guy.
Just push him up the stairs.
Ian, do you want to be in front of me? You seem more of the martial type.
Technically, we're both martial classes, but I am better at close combat
is
than
true.
you, so
Debatable, but yeah.
The Brute Man, our new patron, says that Zosa gets the inspiration, but then he said that wasn't Bashman's role, so I don't know what that means.
He wanted Bash to roll a d6 to see who got
Yeah.
the inspiration.
Oh,
Shit. I
Well-
wasn't paying attention. Here.
Zosa gets it.
I rolled a 6 anyway, so Zosa, you get it.
it was destiny, Torrent. You cannot take my inspiration away from me. You are a thief of
Fair.
the fates. Oh, I've completely forgotten how to play this game.
Oh, Brute Man with another cheer.
Awesome.
Everybody gets a point of inspiration.
Ooh,
Oh, that'll be useful.
very nice. Thank you.
So,
And
I
we
get
got our
the
level
feeling
3
we'll
hype.
need it.
Completed the level 3 hype.
level 3 high.
Someone get that man an NPC to play.
level 4 hype train. Let's keep it going.
Can you play
Sure.
Meepo?
Bruteman gets to play either Meepo or Durnan from now on, forever.
That's a pretty hard choice between the
Typical
two.
corn.
Look, we said it on the stream, so it's canon. So someone, yeah, and reach
I
out to
think
the
it's still
Bruteman.
written over in Legends.
Wait, that's another person to split XP though. Take Durnan, please.
Oh no, yeah, never mind. Sorry.
Durnan's level 20 anyways. It's okay. Just
Actually,
pick
maybe the Bruteman can play the Snail God. Can we make a character sheet for the Snail God and have him come along?
he can
'Cause that
play
was
Toby.
really cool. No, we've already got plans for Toby.
It is true.
Yeah, sacrificing him to the greater good.
I mean, we don't make a habit of handing characters fully formed over to people who just joined the game.
Gaming
No,
Barbie. Thank you for the cheer. You can either give advantage, disadvantage to a player or the DM, or 2 points of inspiration.
We never
Your
give
call.
players salaries, especially if their name starts with an O.
What's
Well-
worth 200? Like one thing that's worth 200.
The advantage or disadvantage,
Oh, okay.
or
Well, again,
2 points
you
of
wanna go
inspiration.
next?
I was gonna say I don't even remember what the sheet is. It's been a while since I looked at it.
God, I don't
Did we get
remember
a
either.
different map or?
DM gets it. DM gets
Advantage or disadvantage, Gaming Barbie. I'll let you pick which one it is.
roll a d20. Evens, you get disadvantage. Odds, you get disadvantage.
Right.
Advantage.
There it is.
Hey,
Close to
all
zero.
right, I get advantage. I'm gonna write that down so I don't forget.
Doesn't usually need it.
DM
With the way he
gets
rolls 20s.
disadvantage.
I mean,
Got
you're
it.
not wrong.
That's I think you spelled disadvantage wrong. You forgot the dis part before advantage.
Like a sneak
Yeah, did
diss.
DINS not work on your keyboard?
Must not.
Yeah, it's like the word you're looking for is unimpeded.
Are not the droids you are looking for.
These are not the droids. Yes. All right. Anyway.
Or-
What's the light level? Are we still working in pretty much total darkness with Torrent Spear?
No, it's not total
Really,
darkness. You all aren't in the lower levels anymore. Band-Aid, to answer your question, not really, because that is one of those like more like a long ritual type of spells. I mean, you can cast it before you all head up the stairs if you want to wait for 10 minutes.
Another thing, Ben, we're not in the gas anymore.
Oh, good. So wait,
Yeah.
so we're a
Different
level
level.
up from.
Yep.
Now I'm looking on the map and there's two sets of stairs veering off to the what I presume is direct south because the compass rose is
One of them's
untrustworthy.
a track for a like big cube that goes
That we
up
did
and
not
down
mess
it.
with.
What
Yeah,
does the yellow cubes know about this?
yeah, she does.
Oh, is that
And
her
I
character?
know we can't do anything, or at least I can't, because I rolled a nat 20 to move it, and it didn't move.
She messaged me earlier about wanting to bring a character into the game. And, like my first thought was she's gonna bring in a gelatinous cube, like a sentient gelatinous cube.
I'd allow it.
It is your patron.
I would allow it too. I would love that.
I'd allow it. It'd have to be
dreamed
yellow,
about,
but
I've always dreamed about giving a sentient gelatinous cube as a pet, like a medium sized, and then it can like squeeze down into a bottle or something. It becomes this really dense, heavy bottle, and then you just kind of toss it out there, and it explodes, and then there's a 5-foot wide gelatinous cube all of a sudden that
You all-
follows your orders.
yeah, you all notice that as you all kind of like huddle up and kind of chit chat and try to game plan at the bottom of the stairs, Band-Aid's been standing in the back kind of chanting and starting a prayer, and then all of a sudden you all just feel this like warm divine energy kind of wash over you, and you start to see like your wounds start to heal up and close, and as you all get hit with a prayer of healing.
Wow.
Well, I have 2 spell slots in case one of us goes down. I can bring up 2 people.
As ever, Bandal,
Hey,
you
Matt,
are the
thanks for the
heart
resub.
and the roots of the party.
Hey,
So many subs today.
I know. I got I got a hype train emote. Whoop, whoop.
Guys, it's a new year. It's a new year, and it's a new Twitch.
It's a new year, new party.
New year, new party. TPK.
Can do.
Can be arranged.
You go up the stairs and there's a gelatinous cube sitting up there that's yellow and says, "I want that one," and points to Zosa.
Just absorbs Zosa and slides down the stairs soundlessly. And you never see her again.
You're right. All right. All right. So you all are not necessarily well rested, but you're. I mean, you're not wrong, Mac. So. Yeah.
Borg will
New map time?
go first.
Zosa's directly behind. She'll ready an action to fire on any hostiles.
There's also another important thing that happened. I collected 4,836 beads that are worth 1 copper piece each.
Okay. Did
Just so
we
you
talk
know.
about and what's the volume of one bead? Like how large is one bead?
It's like it's
A
a bead
bead.
of coral and a shell, so it's pretty small.
And you collected 4,000 of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
You sat there and counted out 4,000 of them.
Oh, so that's why you guys need.
It was almost 5,000 to be fair.
Yeah. Okay.
There's also
so,
earplugs in the party sheet if you want them.
Yeah.
earplugs. Are
so
they boats?
you all are heading up the stairs. Need a marching order going up the stairs.
Yeah.
I
So
will- Be with Bandit in the back.
Borg and Zosa are up front.
And I'd be
Zosa
right
has
behind
a-
them.
Okay.
Ooh. Wow.
Okay, so you all start to move up.
What do the earplugs do?
They plug your ears.
They make it to where you don't hear goblins anymore.
Okay, now it is new map time.
I see we've collected a map as well.
A lot of things thanks to one party member.
You're just doing your job, man.
Gotta get rich somehow.
And how about the
You're right.
sacrificial knife?
That was when the where Jaguar woke up. That was a part on the offerings. We never put it together that it was a sacrificial knife, though.
Some scrolls, there's a lot of loot. We have a lot of loot. Piece of banner. Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about that one.
Huh, okay.
I was cleaning out my bags.
Torrent took the earplugs.
All 6 of them.
I need them.
You're
He's
right.
got a headache. You guys are just not gonna shut up, are you?
We just lost Loco.
Oh, well, these are some big pills. Eat all the earplugs.
Here he is. Your music. is-
I don't think it was that type of earplugs.
One could hope.
Is the crystal sphere interesting looking? Zosa's not. I forget. Zosa's not like magically inclined, so she might not care.
Okay, a staircase leads upward into the gloom. It seems as though you have found the entrance to another layer within the complex.
Wonderful.
And Borg, as you step up to the top of the stairs, all of a sudden, probably more so Band-Aid than anybody else, but you'll notice something of arcane nature activates as you see a rune on the floor begin to glow and then just kind of dissipate out as up in front of you a wall drops and you see
Oh dear.
a large dragon-like looking statue looking towards you.
Put your head in its mouth.
It's breathing a fine, cool mist of water.
Nothing to see here.
Nothing to see here, folks. That being said,
What do I need to roll?
hold on.
Just a perception check.
Initiative.
A constitution check to make sure you don't die.
Persuasion. To tell the dragon to fuck off.
Seduce the dragon board.
Yeah. He's got a high dex. Wait, I'm waiting for Borg to take that rogue level. Or a wizard.
Not wild
Can't.
magic barbarian.
Gotta pump those numbers up.
My intelligence isn't high enough to take level 1 wizard.
Yet.
It'll never be high enough.
And his height's a 11, right? Or is it a 10?
13. Oh, I don't know what he is now, but
18, 18, 18, 10, 10, 14.
Okay, looks
Borg
like
used to have
it
like an eight.
gets everybody but Verm and Band-Aid. So, that being said, hold on.
The first time ever.
Yeah, I know, right? It's very strange. Very weird. Normally that never happens.
Wait, Firm, come here.
Verm, there's shinies coming out of his mouth.
Why don't you guys go get him?
I'm not interested.
Then be interested.
It's
Just
your
that
job,
easy.
not mine.
You all must make Constitution saves.
That ain't good.
And it appears,
I mean-
no shock, Borg is the only one that passed.
We all got inspiration.
You do. You all do have inspiration.
I think Zosa's gonna hold off on that.
Yeah, I'm holding.
All right. Excuse me. So, that case, you all take. Hold on, let's see. As its mouth opens, it breathes out a large gust of steam that ends literally right before Band-Aid and Verm. You see this coming down the stairs, and it just kind of like ends and dissipates right as like fine vapors just kind of like barely touch your face, and you're like, that was close. But everybody else takes
Band-Aid. Do you remember
A
that talk
whopping
you had
damage.
with me about listening, looking for traps? You might want to have that talk with Borg.
Yes, well, we all have our jobs to do.
That is
That is
true.
why I tell you.
It's fair.
I would like everybody, because now you're considered in some type of a hazardous situation, if you will, everybody roll me initiative, please, because we'll have to do this in order.
I hope I'm first.
Granted.
Cool. Oh boy. So we will start with Verm.
Is the whatever's coming out of his mouth still going?
No, it's just kind of like a breath weapon, if you will. It's just whoosh.
And that happened as soon as Borg went on top of the stairs, right?
Yep.
I'll hold my action with the bow because I can't really see what did it, right? Because I'm all the way down the stairs.
Yeah, with everybody else up there, it's a very large contraption, if you will. But I mean, given the angle and the fact that you got like two normal sized people in front of you as
Yeah.
well,
I'm pretty short.
I would say like you could try for a perception check to like peek around, like in between them, looking up.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, no, you don't see shit. So yeah.
That's
So-
the end of my turn.
All right, so you're just gonna hold action. All right.
Yep. See, or in case, I guess I'll ask what's going on. That'll be it.
All right, Band-Aid, it is your turn.
Would I have? Do I need to roll a perception to see if I recognize that him stepping on this plate or whatever, and that caused that action?
No, you with your passive, you would have seen the glyph start to glow when he stepped on and activated it.
And he's still on it, right?
Well, he's still standing in that area. The glyph is gone. It's been activated.
Okay.
Move quickly down the hall. Do not disturb it.
And I will hold an action, or ready an action with my bow.
Okay.
And that is it.
Okay. It is the thing's turn again. There are still people in the area, so second verse same as the first.
Here you go, Zosa.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't targeted by that
I don't know.
calf.
Hold on. I will.
Shouldn't have said anything.
You failed. But however, you do have inspiration should you choose to use it.
No.
Okay, then you take just add. I got it. There. All right. And that's that. Zosa, your turn.
Zosa calls out, "Trap! Ahead! But it's not so bad, just move quickly!" And I see tokens are locked. I've already got some movement applied, but my goal is to move around the corner and into the darkness there. Does it go to the right?
It does.
And the wall in front of us has disappeared?
Yeah, it kind of dropped down.
Okay. Can I see anything else in the room where the dragon statue is sitting?
Really? No. Not from where
Alright.
you're at.
Well, I'm going to move forward as I laid out there on the map.
Okay, as you start moving, you realize this steam has kind of put a layer of like condensation water on these stairs, kind of making it a little slippery than what it usually is. You need to make me a acrobatics check or a dexterity check if you don't have acrobatics. It'll be the same either way.
Zosa starts moving up the stairs, and unfortunately, she does not have solid footing at all.
Yeah, you get there and you fall prone.
So Zosa slips in the steam, slamming onto the ground with her armor. Does that end my turn, or can I spend some movement to stand up and try again?
Yeah, you can fall in the normal deal. You can try again.
So it looks
I'll
like I
let you try
move
again.
5 feet forward. I'll spend 15 feet to stand up, so I have 10 feet left.
Yep.
So Zosa will try to move again 10 feet.
Yep.
Or actually over there.
Acrobatics.
So you see your Zosa scrambling to get up, and what do you think?
You kind of like slip and falter, and you definitely don't have sure footing, but somehow you manage to just scramble your way just barely good enough to get up there in front of Borg.
She's like She's got the steam blowing in her face. She's got one hand on the crossbow, one hand on the steps. Just like, push through it. Watch your footing. She'll pass her turn.
Okay. Borg, it's your turn.
You said acrobatics or athletics?
It's acrobatics or dexterity. Dexterity if you don't have athletics. Either way, it's a dexterity check of sorts.
I wish it was an athletics check.
All right, yeah, you get to wherever you're moving, no problem.
Can you open up more of the map there, or
Nope.
is it just a little bit there? Please. I'm just going to move down to there.
Okay.
Then I pass my turn.
All right, Yin, it is your turn.
Well, you able to move freely with that?
Yes.
And action, I'll dash to catch up to Borg.
Okay. Shung. Catch up the Borg. Torrent.
Will 15 cut it?
Yes. You
Sweet.
you're like, yeah, water. Okay. And then you just do your monk shit all the way up the stairs.
We'll go with that.
All right. Firm. Your turn.
I will attempt to move. So. Does that work?
Okay. Yep.
We'll go here and I'll dash. And then that'll be the end of my turn.
All right. Band-Aid.
I too will attempt to move up here 25, 30, and then I will also do a half dash or whatever to at least right there. What are we rolling? Athletics or
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Row.
You managed to scurry your way up and over there, no problem.
All right. Wonderful. And that is my turn.
Okay, well, unfortunately, Zosa's the only one still there in front of the thing.
One of us should have grabbed her in hindsight, now thinking about that. We all just ran past her.
Zosa's got her hand out to Torrent. Torrent just turns his back away and
Ooh,
drinks
looky
from the
there,
flask.
nat 20 on your con save.
That
Knew
does
you
no
could do it.
damage, right?
You still take
Hot,
4.
hot.
Pretty much, yeah. Hot steam. And speaking of which, it's Zosa's turn.
Zosa will step forward after the steam blast and take a look into the room where this statue is, if possible. Is it can she walk through it, like into that room?
It'd be kind of a hard, tight fit in there, because the giant deal is there.
No doors or anything to speak of that we can see. All right. Zosa will then step out of the danger, and she will just kind of like try to ventilate her armor because it's like been hit by 3 rounds of steam, so she's probably starting to heat up.
Your armor's clean though.
Her hair's all frizzy. It's naturally curly, and now it's like super frizz.
Super frizz. All right. So you all managed to get by the giant metal dragon or whatever the hell it was. Stone dragon or something. The big, not real thing. And in front of you, you see that the corridor continues on for about another 30 or so feet, and then it turns sharply back to the north.
Are we still in initiative at this point?
No.
Okay.
One knows what dangers continue to lurk. Watch your steps.
I really miss my goblin on a rope.
I'm still here.
Zosa glances at Verm.
Oh. There we go.
I'll let Torrent go in front of me.
Sounds about right.
Zosa heads down with...
Torrent, how drunk are you right now?
Been pretty sober since the Jaguar.
That's fair. Orderly fashion, guys.
What's the light level up here?
Absolutely.
It's not dark.
Okay.
It's not very bright, but it's not dark.
So are there torches lit or something?
No, there's just kind of like a dim light all throughout.
So strange.
Maybe we're getting closer to the surface.
Hopefully. How about the air? Is it still stale, or maybe it's freshening up? Is there any wind on the air?
No, not any wind. Everything kind of seems to be a lot fresher than the poison mist that you had to track through for 2 levels.
Is there a smell in the air? Is there an aroma or anything?
Not really. Just still kind of has like that musty. It's been forever since people have really been down here. Fresh air has been cycled through this place type of smell, but
Smells like a buried tomb.
yeah, more or less. The pathway continues in front of you, and then it branches to the east and the west.
Zosa will mutter a prayer to herself, and she will cast Cure Wounds on herself. It's better than nothing.
Okay, and then to the east, you see a set of double doors, and to your west, at the western end of this corridor is a pile of golden coins heaped on the floor. On top of the gold rests a skull that is missing its lower jaw. In the right eye socket, a black spider has made a home. Several bones are piled with the coins, and the hilt of a broken sword thrusts up from the center of the mass.
Whoa. Zosa whispers to Verm, "No hasty moves, but there is something ahead that would interest you.
Firm, you're tingling.
Don't go yet."
This
Let
looks
me
like a
try
trap.
Yeah, Zosa will level her crossbow and attempt to fire at the skull to knock it off the gold from a distance.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah, you're gonna make that little spider homeless.
Yeah.
Zosa fires and reloads. What would you say? Attack roll for that?
What, to hit the spider?
To hit the skull itself to knock it off the gold.
Sure.
All right.
Jesus.
You hit the skull.
What happens next?
The skull kind of rolls off due to the impact from your crossbow bolt, and then all of a sudden you see like a little black spider is angry, just like looking at you, and a little black spider comes running up towards you.
Toby eats it.
Oh. Now you're in trouble.
I dealt 13 points of damage to that skull, guys. I vaporized it. Do we hear anything? We pause and wait. Like, do we hear anything or like any movement of any kind? Any other disturbances? The spider.
Spider.
How big is the spider?
It's a little spider.
It's coming.
It's coming right for you all. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Will do.
Now you've done it.
We
Who's gonna kill it first?
I warned you.
It's gonna be me.
It's so fitting that you and I are first.
And then Torn and Borg are second.
Yeah. Okay. One second.
As the spider increases in size, triple fold.
8 legs turn into 20, and then 30.
I don't know if I don't want to sign up for this.
That little spider has a movement speed of 30 feet.
It's a little spider. They can move very quick.
Okay, that was the surprise round.
Wait, there was a surprise round?
The spider comes up to you, Zosa, and attempts to bite you on.
You have disadvantage on your first attack.
No.
He has advantage, actually.
Oh wait, you're right. It's advantage.
Yeah, I have advantage if I use it.
Spider's gonna fucking crit you out.
Verm, go and grab the gold while I am fighting the spider.
Will,
This is just like the dragon.
don't look back.
Put the same plan into action. Go on without me. Get the gold.
Wait, what did the spider roll?
I had to pull up a character sheet for the spider.
I know, but what did it roll for initiative?
See,
Nat 20.
household spider.
Oh, what did I say?
All right, it kind of gets up and like up on near your foot ish area near your boot, and it sees like an area that's not covered in armor, and just kind of goes with its little mandibles on you, and you take 2 points of piercing damage. And you need to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Let's waterboard the spider with our throw up.
I will do this. I'll do this with advantage and use my inspiration.
What he does 220s.
Okay, yeah, you definitely didn't need to, but yeah, you, yeah, no problem. Very good, very cool. And now it's your turn.
Is it not Verm's turn?
I was gonna say, why did this hit me?
It's Verm's turn. Sorry, I don't know why it advanced. Yeah, it's Verm's turn. You see this little spider, like probably no bigger than your hand.
I will bonus action disengage. And I will shoot the spider.
Okay.
I got this.
Just do an attack roll. Surprisingly, that just
Doesn't
hits.
Oh,
It kill.
don't want me to roll
Well,
damage?
It's so small, you know, the armor
No,
class is
it
also
has,
it's
like-
size.
2 fucking hit points.
We'll
Does it
just
have a
do it.
+3 carapace?
Yeah, it's dead. Instant death.
You literally skewer this spider through the center of its abdomen, you know, right into the ground, and it's just like.
Your arrow is wider than the spider's body. It's like getting hit with a log.
Yeah,
I
more or
will
less.
I will take my arrow back.
And
Only one
now
arrow.
you have a little dead spider at the end of your arrow.
Toby, you want to eat it? Put it up to Toby.
I like how we had the fight music and everything for the household spider.
More or less, yeah.
Is the gold trapped?
That was intense, man.
I think we were the bad guys in that
I
situation.
think we were the bad guys.
Definitely.
Does Zosa lose her
Wanna-
oath?
You want an investigation or perception check?
4.
Traps. I'm taking what Bandit said to me to heart.
Investigation.
Nope, nothing here.
No?
What's around the corner?
It's just
What
a
is-
wall.
What does the sword look like? Or the hilt of it, I guess.
Doesn't say. It just looks the hilt of a broken sword thrusts up from the mass.
What color is the sword? It would
Silver.
be black. Aw, thought this was it.
This was it.
Thought
This
was
is
the black
it.
sword.
We
Yeah.
can leave now.
That would be nice.
I will gingerly take 1 piece of gold. Does anything happen?
You reach forward to grab the gold.
A tiny bead.
And the wall gives out, and a dragon shows up.
Yeah, rar.
Just
You reach out to grab this gold, and then suddenly a cloud of spores fills a 10-foot cube originating from this pile of gold that you just disturbed.
I knew something was gonna happen. Not the
Not wrong.
spores again.
10-foot cube. Does it hit Borg or? Oh, what?
It's both. It hits all 3 of us.
In a hallway around the corner.
No, it hits
All right.
the two of you. Hits Borg.
Gotcha.
And,
Oh.
okay, Sam.
Maybe.
There we go. There it is. There's that. Okay, cool. So the 2 of you. Hold on, I'm gonna do this easier way. Excuse me.
It didn't get upset when Zosa shot a skull on it?
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised.
Okay, so
It's
got
like
those
this
2,
trap was made for me.
more or less. Basically
Yeah,
made
pretty
for anybody that
Greedy,
decided to touch it. Really?
greedy
Greedy
people.
goblins.
Let's try this. There it goes. Borg, you pass. Verm, however, you did not.
Yay.
But you do have inspiration.
I'll use it, because I don't want to be poisoned.
Okay, let me see.
Do you want me to roll it separately, or?
Yeah, you can just roll it separately. I was making sure there wasn't. You succeed.
Yay. Thank you for the inspiration, God.
Hmm.
Came handy.
It did.
The brute.
Been handy against the spider, where we needed it.
All right. So after these spores kind of oh boy.
Don't like the sound of that.
Brute Man
It's
purchased
20.
20 packs. All right. That makes me happy. So happy. Anyway, after
Thanks for the purchase.
the spores of this kind of dissipate out, and you kind of look down at it and you realize it was just a pile of yellow mold that had been placed under some type of like imaging spell. However, the bones, the spider, and the sword hilt are real.
I'll take the sword hill. Why not?
Okay.
Well,
Nope, you said it.
yeah, that's fair. Does Borg at least get out of the way? Yeah,
We will just stand here and watch.
that's okay.
From 40 feet away.
Oh,
Oh,
does that pass?
And that one, no.
Ouch.
No.
Not even close.
You do have
Opa.
inspiration. Oh,
Not
Nope.
anymore, he doesn't.
never mind.
Nope.
Okay, so you take. Darn it! Come on now.
I take the damage.
You'll take us some damages. Oof. You
Oh.
take damage, and you are
Don't say it.
for the next minute. You are poisoned, sir.
Well, it's only for a minute. It's not bad. Just coughing my lungs out for the next minute.
Yeah, but every 6 seconds you take another 1d10 poison damage.
Oh, that's cool.
It's pretty bad, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bit.
Ooh, Gaming Barbie, thank you for the pack purchases.
So I take.
Does it require a saving throw every time?
I don't think it does. Yes. So you can
so I make-
re-roll it. So I
So,
will hold on.
Well, okay.
There you go. All right.
Hang
So now you got it.
Does that clear it?
Yeah. He succeeded on his save.
Gotcha.
Luckily. Well, now I have a really shitty sword hilt. Thank God.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps it is a piece of the Black Blade. Your sacrifice will not be forgotten.
I'll take a knee and I'll present the blade to Band-Aid.
I will say while you were over there, Verm, in front of the wall in the corner there, you did see a dark stain on the floor.
A stain?
A stain.
Exactly
Zosa-
where?
Zosa's examining the area.
Right there.
Okay, so I'm guessing the cloud disperses?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, as long as I don't touch it, I think we're fine, Zosa.
Does it look like there's any hidden doors in this area? If we look together, perhaps we can find something better than the broken bladed hilt.
What color is the stain? Or does it not say?
Doesn't say. Just dark stain.
Zosa will search the area for a hidden door. All the way around.
I mean, it could be blood. There was a skull right there.
And bones.
Roll me a perception check, Zosa.
Is Verm
I'll
helping?
aid.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll help. Go around
Sure.
with you.
Stand by.
I don't want to stand. I would prefer to sit. Thank you.
Sit by.
No, I don't want to. Produces DD214. Away with you and your evil magic.
Prepare to wait. And begin.
Hurry up and wait.
You're not waiting fast enough.
Front lean in rest position. Like, nope. I don't think so. Not today, Satan.
All right.
Yes, you find as you're searching this area, you push in on this like section of this wall, and it's kind of separates itself from the rest of the wall as like just a panel, and it swings outward, providing you just enough space to crawl into this narrow passage behind it. And I will yeah, crap, fantasy grounds, how do there we go.
So a really small passage, huh?
Yes.
Is this small? Too small for a medium-sized creature?
But it's small enough for you to be able to squeeze in there. Or it's
Okay.
big
small.
enough. Sorry. It's
Yeah,
big enough for you to fit in there.
Zosa would nonetheless stand back and gesture forward. Perhaps the real gold is in here.
I look for traps.
Okay.
Does it look like there's traps?
You don't find any traps.
I will stealthily walk in. Not so
Zosa will
stealthily.
scoot in behind, and she'll say, "We found something," down the hallway.
Is it right here? Is to the door? Or
Yeah, right there is where
Okay.
the door is.
I just wanted to make sure. Guess I'll peek my head around the corner, see what's happening.
Okay, as you peek your head around the corner,
Good things happen?
Another spider.
well, define good things and for who. No, you see beyond the secret door that you discovered, a passage bends around to the left, and at the end of a narrow corridor hangs an ornate mirror, and a door is set in the eastern wall next to it.
Not the mirror. I guess I don't even know anything about it, or any recollection. There's just a mirror.
A mirror.
Yeah.
That could be dangerous. Zosa will make. I'm gonna throw an Arcana check to see if she has any inkling about how dangerous mirrors could be from a magical perspective. Oh, maybe. What do you think? She's not arcane minded, but like she might get an idea in her head that there's an inherent danger. Not about this particular mirror, but just maybe stories that she's heard about, weird things happening.
Yeah, I'll say that you all have heard stories and tales and everything like that about that pretty much any type of mundane item can be enchanted. And you've heard stories of wizards and sorcerers enchanting items for traps, for like protection glyphs, and sometimes for evil intent and purposes, or also at times for like jokes and pranks on colleagues, and then you also know that sometimes they just get bored and see if they can just do random things with magic. So it's literally kind of one of those, there could be something up with it, or it could just be a mirror.
Zosa will whisper to Verm. I imagine she's kind of down on all fours while Verm is standing up inside this little tunnel.
I mean, you could probably just look over me.
Zosa will, she'll say, I don't recommend we go this way just yet. Who knows what kind of magical danger lurks within a mirror in this cursed place. Don't look into it. Anything could happen.
Vern's wide-eyed. Mirror, no. Yeah, sure.
Is it well? Is it too late?
I didn't look in.
No.
I don't look into the mirror.
No, I'm not trying to metagame here, but Pathfinder has rules about accidentally looking into mirrors, especially fun mirrors.
You're right.
It's basically you have to make a reflex save to avoid accidentally looking into it. It's pretty complicated stuff, but this is really cool stuff. Yeah, so Zosa will back up as well. We can head back and report our findings.
There's a mirror.
We found a secret passage. Verm here says that he found a mirror at the end of a tunnel. It feels dangerous to me. Some kind of magical trap, perhaps. I don't want to risk it.
We've dealt with a lot of traps over here.
Come up with a way to overcome it. There may be something valuable behind.
Also, Band-Aid, the whole time you were standing there, I will say that you kind of noticed with your passive that the area, I'll move Verm so I don't have to draw things on the map. Right beside Verm, the wall, you notice that the stone right there and that right beside where Verm is appears to be smoother than the surrounding wall. I'm not going to make you make a check for it because you basically been standing there just kind of like staring at the wall and, you know, looking around this whole time.
Okay.
So you would have been able to pick up on that, especially with your passive.
Verm, look at the wall behind you. It appears to be different than the footage to either side. Why don't you check for traps first? And he winks. And then see if you find a secret door.
Sure, but it just looks like a wall to me. I'll look for traps.
Do you not see the shiny wall where it is shiny? It may be where it has been pushed over time and it is worn smooth.
Hey. Josh, if you're watching, or Gary, go ahead and handle that, please.
Search traps on the wall, or there might be a door.
Well, I would have been aiding him, by the way.
Band-Aid points this out to you, and then you kind of notice, looking down, that there is an obvious looking cobblestone that is just slightly raised from the floor, and you step on it forcefully as you're trying to push on the wall, and the door pivots inward.
Are there any traps?
A poison arrow shoots from the wall and hits you straight in the chest. You need to make a DC 35 Constitution check or die.
Zosa says,
Will
"Oh,
do.
sorry. I think I slipped on the trigger."
My bad.
Well
That
done,
might
little
be-
one.
Thank you. Well, do we want to go down this or the two doors above us?
It seems we have come to a fork in the road, so to speak.
What do you think, Yen?
Where's the... We trek forward.
Which forward?
Yes.
The one to the right, or the middle, or the left?
Forward.
I mean, directly from where you are, the door I'm at is forward.
Zosa points
So be it.
towards the double doors, like nodding yes, or
Hey, Borg.
Slowly moves to the middle one, just watching Yen's space for a change.
Hey, Mr. Doorman.
Yes.
There might be things over here that you might want to kill.
What do the double doors look like? Have you guys been doing anything while we've been fiddling around with the gold in the skull?
They've all been looking at the wall.
Just been staring at this smooth patch, and Band-Aid's like, What do the double doors look like? Nondescript, or is there a...
Nondescript.
Zosa will head up to the double doors and take a listen.
You're not wrong, Brute Man. Okay. Go ahead and take a listen. Double doors.
Do I hear anything?
Ew.
You hear the voice of a black spider whisper into your ear. I'll get you, bitch.
I'm gonna get you.
Vengeance will be mine.
Ah!
Nonsense will be
recoils it.
mine.
It's like my
It
toe.
sounds a lot like a halfling.
The curse of the spider.
Zosa will check the perimeter of the door and underneath for any obvious traps.
You don't see any obvious traps.
I honestly think that perhaps the best way forward for now would be the most obvious one. We can at least open these doors and see what lies beyond.
Death.
Then we have a better idea of which way to proceed.
That's fair enough reasoning.
And if there are foes, then we can defeat them in this hallway before we put them at our backs, so to speak.
Words I heard from a wise woman is forward.
Forward.
Zosa stands back and readies her crossbow.
Who's gonna be the person?
Not it.
Red nose.
Whenever you are ready, Borg.
Borg will open the doors.
Oh boy.
I see a stone dragon.
And Zosa readies an action to fire on obvious hostiles.
Oh boy. All right.
It's always a good sign. So happens when right before you could become a pincushion.
More or less.
That's why the goblin needs to come up and check doors.
Already checked.
All right. Pay attention because I'm only reading all this once.
You just drop it in the
I will.
chat or whatever.
Oh, trust me, I will. I'm not repeating these like 10 chat links here.
Oh boy.
Why not?
Worm, make your constitution save, please. You die.
Luckiest boy ever.
Man, I
That's
just
funny,
don't
you
like to
still
die,
die.
do I?
How many times do I have to kill you, boy?
Boy.
Boy.
This is Aladdin.
Right. All right.
My sick Aladdin drop.
Perfect time to be snacking on umeboshi. Anyway.
So dusty.
This room is decorated with a bizarre diorama depicting the land of the dead. Small, brightly painted clay statues have been placed about the room to represent the inhabitants of this realm and the unfortunate people they have taken into their care. In the center of the room, the floor rises to form a small hill. A group of small figures seem to be struggling to roll a boulder up the hill, while a devil behind them drives them on. Above the hill in the ceiling is a glowing spot that illuminates the entire chamber with an eerie silver light. A cobblestone path leads from the western door to the foot of the hill. Lost my place. A similar path runs eastward and then veers to the south. Sections of the diorama around the perimeter of the room depict different environments in the land of the dead. In the western end of the room is a region of burning sands. There, devils torture those who have been unfortunate to fall into their hands. Along the southern side is a grassy plain where people frolic and hunt antelope and deer. Excuse me. North of the grassy plain and south of the hill, the floor opens into a model of a canyon. A river of lava flows down it while flames lick the walls. East of the hill, in a side area of the room, is a counterpart to this fiery canyon icy waste. Or an icy waste, sorry. I don't know why they didn't put a comma there. To the north of the hill is a putrid, bubbling marsh where figures strive to keep their heads above the surface. From out of the marsh black, Torpid River winds its way past the northern edge of the hill and flows west to pour over the lip of a steam-filled chasm in the northwest corner of the room. Within this dark chasm, worms pursue the fleeing forms of naked people. In the south corner of the room, on the eastern wall, is a barred door. Before you start asking questions,
As the DM looks at Zosa.
What?
Just poking fun at you.
What do you see, Borg? I need a word-by-word description about what you see.
Yes, describe the room in extreme detail. Well, first things first, does Zosa see the devil right off the bat? Like, there's actually a devilish creature in the room?
no. It's this entire room is just a series of dioramas.
Okay, so the creatures that were described are just
Dioramas.
images. Okay, gotcha.
So they come out of the wall.
No. Like, consider them like larger than normal sized miniatures.
Okay. Now, can you give me like a 5-second recap of the previous city-like room? I saw on the previous map there was a room that was filled with what looked like a bunch of buildings, like a map, or like a small scale city. So I feel like there's a theme developing here. What was going on in that room?
Christ.
Well, I'm asking
of-
everyone, like whoever wants.
Well, there were statues immediately when we went in. There were statues of people, and then it was kind of like a city landscape with temples that had like tops that came off, and there was stuff inside of them. And there was I believe, a not glass, but a heart figure that was carved, right? I don't remember what material it was. But it was it was right next to a tomb of somebody.
There were like 3 or 4 pyramids that the top came off, and there was treasures inside of each one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the okay. I see, this is the previous descriptions. Okay.
Yeah, I had to go find the room on the other map.
Gotcha. So with no obvious danger in sight, Zosa turns to the group, says, "Well, what do we think? This room could contain any amount of dangers. It may be better to take the smaller paths for now."
I think that's every room we go into.
Fair.
Oh.
I mean, Borg's already in the room.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
we could explore the dioramas. I think Zosa will go ahead and enter the large room with Borg and just kind of move towards the corner. She's still openly wary.
TJ's Magic of Drawing evening, and yeah. This is I guess a 5e updated version of what's the word I'm looking for? Tournament module you're probably familiar with. Lost Shrine of Tomoe-chan, or whatever it's called. Hidden Shrine of Tomoe-chan, sorry. It's been fun and interesting, I'll give it that. Okay, anyway, you were saying, Ben.
Oh yeah, Zosa enters the room and she's still scanning the area for any obvious hostiles. She is going to be inching her way towards the barred door. How high up is the hill? Is that like a sheer cliff, or is it just kind of like a slope that can be walked up?
Good question. Hold on. Okay. It doesn't really say. No.
Okay.
But I'll tell you what. Seeing as it is about three numbers. 10:35. We'll go ahead and take our quick like 5 minute or so like bio and snack break. And while we're doing that, I'll try to get more of a description for you of this hill, because you can tell that this is probably some type of other like magical diorama, because this is not the first or the second one you've seen in this entire dungeon. So
yeah,
goofiness abound. So that being said, and thank you for that follow, TJs. And we'll go ahead and take a quick bio break, and we'll be back here in just a few minutes. In the meantime, on the BRB screen, I added the video of Duff's intermission drive-through theater stuff from, I don't know, like the 50s or something.
Let's all go to the lobby.
Yeah, pretty much that stuff. Lobby. And also don't forget to keep track of everything by joining our Discord or on the social medias. YouTube is in there as well. And tomorrow night over on Free League, Duff will be running the old Friday group through Aliens Chariot of the Gods, and oh boy, I can't wait to see the pain train on that one. So
yeah, we experienced it too.
Yeah, me too. Yep. It was a lot of fun though. That being said, we'll take our bio break and we'll be back here in just a few minutes.
Yep.
Refresh yourself. It's intermission time. The concession stand is open and ready to serve you.
Wait till you see what I get from the refreshment counter. Oh boy, popcorn and candy bars and ice cream and oh boy, sparkling ice cold Coca-Cola. Oh boy, that tastes good. Have you been to the refreshment counter?
Remember, your favorite snack will taste especially good with world-famous ice-cold Coca-Cola.
It's time to stretch and fetch. See what's cooking at our refreshment counter. You'll find your favorite foods and beverages, plus many new goodies to tempt your appetite and add to your evening's pleasure. Everything's the finest quality. So treat yourself now.
After the show, please replace the speaker on its stand. If you accidentally break the cord, please turn the speaker in at the refreshment stand or the manager's office. Thank you. And by the way, on your way home, drive.
Where's everybody going? To the Refreshment Center. It's everybody's favorite spot for delicious, tasty food, from a snack to a full meal. Drinks, coffee, hot chocolate, and ice-cold drinks of all flavors, plus all the extras, including gum, ice cream, candy. Make your evening at this drive-in even more enjoyable. The refreshment stand has everything to make your visit here a pleasant one. Why not get something now?
It's intermission time, folks. Time out for a delicious snack in our sparkling refreshment building. Every item a fresh, appetizing taste treat. Crispy, crunchy, hot buttered popcorn. Really good. Sizzling hot dogs, bursting with juicy goodness. Candy bars, a taste-tempting array. Tangy, tasty barbecues, served piping hot. Thirst-quenching, refreshing, ice-cold drinks. Refreshing, delicious, satisfying ice cream. Fresh brewed hot coffee, as you like it.
With mustard and relish, you'll guarantee mouth-watering satisfaction. And now he slips his costume on a beautiful golden bun. There's his cue to go out on stage.
He's the natural.
He's the rage. Meet this personality at our refreshment counter. Treat the family.
How do you like your pizza? Gobbled? Nibbled? Two-fisted style. You like ours best anyway. A crisp, delicate crust, topped with our own special nippy tomato sauce, seasoned just the way you like it, and lots of golden Italian cheese melted right in. Delicious, and on sale now at the Refreshment Center. Pizza, piping hot and tangy. How about some right now? Wouldn't some hot buttered popcorn hit the spot right now? Extra fluffy, extra big kernels of it popped to perfection. Then drenched with the golden goodness of pure sweet creamery butter. Can't you just taste it? We heat the container extra high, but you better buy 2 more for the rest of the family. Piping hot, golden buttered popcorn at the Refreshment Center right now.
How do you make a picture of a perfect hamburger? Start with the finest grade of government-inspected beef. Take it sizzling hot from the griddle and serve it up on an oven-fresh bun. For the finishing touches, add mustard, ketchup, relish, or the works. Makes your mouth water, doesn't it? Yes, that picture-perfect hamburger is waiting for you right now at your refreshment center. There's time to pick up enough for everyone.
As you leave the theater, folks, please be careful. Don't let this happen to your car. Be sure to remove the speaker before you leave. If you should accidentally pull a speaker loose, please turn it in at our snack bar or box office. Thank you.
Hot popcorn, just popped. Try a terrific hot barbecue sandwich.
It's intermission time, folks, and that means it's time for a tasty snack. How about a stroll over to the refreshment counter for a delicious bite to eat? You don't have to worry about missing any part of the show because our announcer will let you know 3 minutes before the show starts again. See you over at the refreshment counter.
And now,
here's our own special hot chocolate. Extra creamy, rich, and delicious because we whip every drop frothy smooth. Gives it something special in the flavor department. Creamy hot chocolate at the refreshment center.
Pop's old-fashioned soda shop. Remember how good Pop's candy and soft drinks were? His popcorn was the best in town. Some of your fondest memories are of refreshing treats from Pop's Soda Shop. Well, there's no reason why you can't enjoy flavorful treats today, just like way back then. Visit our refreshments.
It's refreshment time, and our refreshment stand is loaded with good things to eat. There's crispy, crunchy popcorn and hot, delicious buttered popcorn. Lots of candy and frosty, refreshing cold drinks. Why not treat yourself at the refreshment center now?
Nothing refreshes like frosty, delicious ice cream. At your refreshment stand, you'll find every kind and every flavor of frozen treats. Refreshing, good as they can be. Yes, tasty ice cream for everybody at the refreshment center. Pick some up now.
Popcorn hungry, we have it. Kettle from the popper. There are other treats for you, too, such as fresh candies and ice cream. Visit the refreshment center now. Enjoy a delicious snack and ice-cold Coca-Cola.
Music to the ears of the hungry. The sizzle of a mouth-watering hamburger. Fresh, lean beef, done to a golden brown, couched in a soft bun, and garnished to taste. Man, that's hunger heaven. And you'll feel like you're heaven sent when you get one at our refreshment stand.
Now, it's showtime.
Refresh yourself. It's intermission time. The concession stand is open and ready to serve you.
Wait till you see what I get from the refreshment counter. Oh boy, popcorn and candy bars and ice cream and oh boy, sparkling ice-cold Coca-Cola. Oh boy, that tastes good. Have you been to the refreshment counter?
Remember, your favorite snack will taste especially good with world-famous ice-cold Coca-Cola.
It's time to stretch and fetch. See what's cooking at our refreshment counter. You'll find your favorite foods and beverages, plus many new goodies to tempt your appetite and add to your evening's pleasure. Everything's the finest quality. So treat yourself now.
After the show, please replace the speaker on its stand. If you accidentally break the cord, please turn the speaker in at the refreshment stand or the manager's office. Thank you. And by the way, on your way home, drive.
Where's everybody going? To the refreshment center. It's everybody's favorite spot for delicious, tasty food from a snack to a full meal. Drinks, coffee, hot chocolate, and ice-cold drinks of all flavors, plus all the extras including gum, ice cream, candy. Make your evening at this drive-in even more enjoyable. The refreshment stand has everything to make your visit here a pleasant one. Why not get something now?
It's intermission time, folks. Time out for a delicious snack in our sparkling refreshment building. Every item a fresh, appetizing taste treat. Crispy, crunchy, hot buttered popcorn. Really good. Sizzling hot dogs, bursting with juicy goodness. Candy bars, a taste-tempting array. Tangy, tasty barbecues, served piping hot. Thirst-quenching, refreshing, ice-cold drinks. Refreshing, delicious, satisfying ice cream. Fresh brewed hot coffee, as you like it.
With mustard and relish, you'll guarantee mouth-watering satisfaction. And now he slips his costume on a beautiful golden bun. There's his cue to go out on stage.
He's the natural.
He's the rage. Meet this personality at our refreshment counter. Treat the family.
How do you like your pizza? Gobbled? Nibbled? Two-fisted style. You like ours best anyway. A crisp, delicate crust topped with our own special nippy tomato sauce, seasoned just the way you like it, and lots of golden Italian cheese melted right in. Delicious, and on sale now at the Refreshment Center. Pizza, piping hot and tangy. How about some right now? Wouldn't some hot buttered popcorn hit the spot right now? Extra fluffy, extra big kernels of it popped to perfection. Then drenched with the golden goodness of pure sweet creamery butter. Can't you just taste it? We heat the container extra high, but you better buy 2 more for the rest of the family. Piping hot, golden buttered popcorn at the Refreshment Center right now.
How do you make a picture of a perfect hamburger? Start with the finest grade of government-inspected beef. Take it sizzling hot from the griddle and serve it up on an oven-fresh bun. For the finishing touches, add mustard, ketchup, relish, or the works. Makes your mouth water, doesn't it? Yes, that picture-perfect hamburger is waiting for you right now at your refreshment center. There's time to pick up enough for everyone.
As you leave the theater, folks, please be careful. Don't let this happen to your car. Be sure to remove the speaker before you leave. If you should accidentally pull a speaker loose, please turn it in at our snack bar or box office. Thank you.
Hot popcorn just popped. Try a terrific hot barbecue sandwich.
It's intermission time, folks, and that means it's time for a tasty snack. How about a stroll over to the refreshment counter for a delicious bite to eat? You don't have to worry about missing any part of the show because our announcer will let you know 3 minutes before the show starts again. See you over at the refreshment counter.
And now,
here's our own special hot chocolate. Extra creamy, rich, and delicious. Because we whip every drop frothy smooth. Gives it something special in the flavor department. Creamy hot chocolate at the Refreshment Center.
Pop's old-fashioned soda shop. Remember how good Pop's candy and soft drinks were? His popcorn was the best in town. Some of your fondest memories are of refreshing treats from Pop's Soda Shop. Well, there's no reason why you can't enjoy flavorful treats today, just like way back then. Visit our refreshments.
It's refreshment time, and our refreshment stand is loaded with good things to eat. There's crispy, crunchy popcorn, and hot, delicious buttered popcorn. Lots of candy, and frosty, refreshing cold drinks. Why not treat yourself at the Refreshment Center now?
Nothing refreshes like frosty, delicious ice cream. At your refreshment stand, you'll find every kind and every flavor of frozen treats. Refreshing, good as they can be. Yes, tasty ice cream for everybody at the Refreshment Center. Pick some up now.
Popcorn hungry? We have it. Kettle from the popper. There are other treats for you, too, such as fresh candies and ice cream. Visit the Refreshment Center now. Enjoy a delicious snack and ice-cold Coca-Cola.
Music to the ears of the hungry. The sizzle of a mouth-watering hamburger. Fresh, lean beef, done to a golden brown, couched in a soft bun, and garnished to taste. Man, that's hunger heaven. And you'll feel like you're heaven sent when you get one at our refreshment stand.
Now, it's showtime. Refresh yourself. It's intermission time. The concession stand is open and ready to serve you.
Well, you see what I get from the refreshment counter. Oh boy, popcorn and candy bars and ice cream and oh boy, sparkling ice-cold Coca-Cola. Oh boy, that tastes good. Have you been to the refreshment counter?
Remember, your favorite snack will taste especially good with world-famous ice-cold Coca-Cola.
It's time to stretch and fetch. See what's cooking at our refreshment counter. You'll find your favorite foods and beverages, plus many new goodies to tempt your appetite and add to your evening's pleasure. Everything's the finest quality. So treat yourself now.
After the show, please replace the speaker on its stand. If you accidentally break the cord, please turn the speaker in at the refreshment stand or the manager's office. Thank you. And by the way, on your way home, drive.
Where's everybody going? To the Refreshment Center. It's everybody's favorite spot for delicious, tasty food, from a snack to a full meal. Drinks, coffee, hot chocolate, and ice-cold drinks of all flavors, plus all the extras, including gum, ice cream, candy. Make your evening at this drive-in even more enjoyable. The refreshment stand has everything to make your visit here a pleasant one. Why not get something now?
It's intermission time, folks. Time out for a delicious snack in our sparkling refreshment building. Every item a fresh, appetizing taste treat. Crispy, crunchy, hot buttered popcorn. Really good. Sizzling hot dogs, bursting with juicy goodness. Candy bars.
Hello, everybody. We are back. We did not forget you. We have
Might
returned.
have a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. But anyway, yeah, you all notice that there are many different dioramas throughout this entire room. And let's see. Ben, it doesn't really say much about how tall the hill diorama that you see is. I imagine it's probably good size.
Is this something we can traverse easily? Or is it going to be a climb and a struggle?
There might be a not overly difficult. Thank you, Brute Man. Check involved, but it's not like, you know, like an actual hill type deal. You do notice that the light in the ceiling comes from the walls of a chute that seems to glow in the dark. The chimney can be reached, but it is kind of up there, you know what I mean?
Okay. Zosa will edge around the corner along the wall, continuing to head in a easterly direction, since the compass rose is still messed up.
Yeah.
So she's standing in a grassy plain where people frolic and hunt antelope and deer.
Okay. As you enter the area near the grassy plain, you suddenly feel this overwhelming urge and desire to refuse to leave this area.
Okay. So Zosa moves towards the center of this grassy area, and she just holds position. She's kind of watching the grass, looking, or you know, I guess the diorama, if it's just paintings on the walls, or is it like an actual field of grass on the ground?
It's like a diorama. Just like imagine each one of these is like a full on like miniature scaled like D&D table. You know what I mean? Like,
gotcha.
Like an actual diorama. Just
so Zosa relaxes her observation of the room, and she just kind of leans in and starts observing the artwork.
Okay, I need you to give me a charisma saving throw. Okay. You that overwhelming urge and desire has now just like completely taken over you. Like you are just enthralled by this diorama, and you feel absolutely no sense of urgency. You feel no need to leave this area that you're in and explore the rest of the room. You are just solely focused on this grassy plain area.
Okay. Zosa will go ahead and put her crossbow on her back. She'll just like hang it by the strap over her shoulder, and she'll step up, just put a leather gloved hand on the diorama and gently brush away bits of dust, and just start moving up and down the wall, just looking at it, just blowing off dust. And she'll take out, let's see what she's got in her inventory. She's gonna take out like some like a little pick or something, or the back of a pen, and she'll gently start like just kind of doing almost like archaeological stuff. Like she's just like brushing things away and just trying to beautify the artwork. And she kind of calls back, "Come and take a look at this. It is beautiful. This is of historical significance. I can tell.
Verm.
Charisma save.
Same thing. Yep.
This wall is so pretty.
Yes.
You're not paying attention to the wall. You're like right. Let me put a pointer. Actually, I'll just put a little square. Oh God. There we go. Oh. Yeah, right there where you're standing.
Wow. I'd be content with just staying here.
I mean, you're not standing on the diorama, but
Yes, I am. No.
Do not damage the artwork.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Would Band-Aid be able to tell anything is, I don't know, magically different in this room?
Just by looking, probably not.
How about magically?
No, I mean, you can't see the effects of any type of magic going on right now. You do have a racial ability trait, though, that allows you to cast a certain spell once a day.
Yeah, it's that, what is that?
Detect magic.
Magic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That he will do that.
All right. You cast Detect Magic, and you kind of, while Zosa's sitting there going on about the absolute splendid beauty of this grassy plain diorama, and Verm walks right over to it and starts going, "Oh yeah, this is great. Look at the grass." You detect so many different magical auras in this room. Every single diorama gives off a very strong aura of magic.
Yin, do not enter the room. I believe there is magics at work that is causing hallucinations or some kind of mind alter.
Yen, come over here. Look at what we found.
Bandal, there are trees here, painted and sculpted on the walls. You have to come and see this. Perhaps
Yes.
it will remind you of the grandfather tree.
And no, it is not the grandfather tree. But you
They
enjoy
are
yourself.
beautiful.
No, we'll enjoy ourselves.
Does not like Verm to be focused on artwork.
Shut up! No, just...
Oh, I guess he is a lover of the
You're not
arts.
the real Yen!
Oh, well.
You're a doppelganger!
You're not Davis.
Oh God. Oh my God, I love that.
Finally have the man back himself, though. You know, his side of the story.
This is better
my
than any
God.
shiny I have ever found.
This is the
Yen.
most shiny of shinies. This artwork, it is absolutely priceless.
Torrent, you need to come over here and look at this.
Hold on. Torrent, Borg, Yin, and Band-Aid. All four of you give me an insight check.
Mm-hmm.
I hope all of you roll in that one.
Can I spend an extra inspiration to make them fail?
No.
Damn it.
We make persuasion checks.
Bunch of hippies.
You are the tree hugger.
Band-Aid. When Verm said what he said, you kind of get that inkling that something seems to be aloof here, because you just heard Verm, of all people, say this diorama is better than any shiny he's ever seen.
Yep.
That doesn't sit well with you.
Look over here. They are hunting. They are using a bow like yours.
Oh, are they? Oh, come on.
Yes,
Look.
come and take a look. You can see they are hunting an antelope. See how it has been sculpted into the stone.
Okay, just so you all know, it's not a mural, it's a diorama.
It's on the ground.
Don't tell me about artwork.
Careful, don't step on it.
Ah! It's times like this I miss Osric. Osric was fascinated by the artwork too.
There's nothing I can do, Yen. I am totally spent on spell slots.
Should we just shut the door and leave them in there for the night?
It may be the best course of action, yes.
You wake up and we're both stabbing each other.
Fighting over tiny little figurines.
This is mine! No, it's you!
I already told you can have the antelope. I want the people.
I want both of them.
Why don't you go over to where the demons are?
Before I
don't want to go over there.
Door, I'm going to grab Borg by the shoulder and kind of pull him out of the room and see if the effect nullifies as he comes out of the room.
I'm not affected by anything.
No, you're not affected?
No, he's not affected by anything.
Oh.
Borg, come over. You'd be really fascinated with how they're using their martial means to kill this creature.
Borg. Psst, Borg.
Yes.
Please come out of the room. I have reason to believe there's some kind of magic going on causing the others to act. What? Foolishly.
You guys, go on ahead. I will stay and observe this area.
No. Hey.
Watch your backs, if need be. Zosa makes no effort to reach for any weapons.
Close the doors.
Torrent?
Torrent's asleep. Just booze.
Torrent, come over here. They're drinking alcohol in here.
No, they're not.
Torrent?
There's a diorama of a bar.
You should leave the room.
Torrent, you should come over here.
I should leave the room. You're right.
No, you should come over here, Torrent. Shit.
These are not the dioramas I love. Wah, wah, wah.
Never mind.
Why, Yen? What's wrong?
More for us, right, Zosa?
I don't know. I'm getting the impression that they're enjoying that wall a little too much.
Yeah. Delicate.
Is there something going on?
It's not a wall, it's a diorama.
Did you not notice the unusual antics of the other two?
These are not dolls, they are action.
That's pretty normal for those guys.
I do not think so.
Well, Verm at least.
We will close the doors and leave them. Hopefully by morning, these effects wear off.
They could just... Yeah.
Verm, look, I think this one is limited edition.
I think so too. Zosa,
does not even have a serial number.
There's a cool game I learned about. It's like Dragons and Dungeons or something like that.
Zosa's hardly even paying any attention. She's like, huh? Like she's like looking at all the little details. She oh god, I don't think I have a magnifying glass, but if I did, that'd be hilarious. I think those are expensive. I think Zosa will take out some paper and just try to like draw an image of one of these things, and she keeps like messing up and scratching it out and turning the paper over because no matter how well she tries, she just can't seem to capture the likeness like as perfectly as the image itself.
Okay.
And this goes on for hours, I presume. However long, who knows? But let's say time passes. What happens next? With the new party of 4.
Yeah, you... Really, how much time passes really depends upon the other 4, because you two are just absolutely enthralled.
Yeah, I'm relinquishing, the light.
Yep.
Do you have the ability to dispel any magic, Loco, or Band-Aid on the on a long rest?
You're muted, Loco.
I do not think so. Let me check.
Because if not, we might have to either attempt to get past whatever is charming them, or if by morning they're still not fixed, maybe explore the other rooms and maybe there's something in there that releases it.
Do you think if we attack the wall, they will, they'll attack us?
It's not the wall.
On the floor.
It's the... Alright, sorry. The diorama next to the wall.
We could King Kong the diorama. That
King Kong the diorama.
Just send Borg Smash. Just
about to look like a.
How are you guys being about this?
You close the doors.
Yeah, we're behind closed doors. Checkmate.
Yeah, you're too enthralled by the classical music going through your head
It's
of the
just fine.
diorama. That...
They can go ahead and we can continue to observe this.
They're missing out over here.
There is no guarantee if we enter the room, the same will not happen to us.
They have two different paths to use.
Do you have any protection magic? Or like assistance or anything that can be granted for potentially someone to go in and pull them out?
Wouldn't they just try to break free? So
They go in, but there is no guarantee.
You can cast Bless.
With how dangerous this area has been as a whole, I don't think it's best we stray too far without a full.
Oh, I would agree.
Party.
I do have protection from evil, but again, there is no guarantee. I do not know what this is, other than magical.
This is awesome, is what it is.
Nobody asked you.
Who are you talking to?
Myself. The voices in my head.
Ah, okay. All right, guys. So long rest. For those who are willing to take one.
I have a reason.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, are we gonna stay up all night checking these statues out?
I mean, we just can't leave here. We could sleep.
I feel like if I slept, I would just dream about it, but it would not be the real thing.
But I feel like that'd be even better, though.
Undeniably worse. I will keep you awake if I have to.
God damn it.
Okay, so what do you all do?
We'll take a long rest. We can do 2-hour shifts.
Yeah.
I'll take first.
I'll take second.
Okay, so somebody will have to take a double shift, so Band-Aid will get his 8 hours.
I'll take first and second then.
Okay. All right. It kind of goes by uneventful. You still see no sign of your other two companions in there. And speaking of those two companions, again, you all are still just continually enthralled over and over again by like every tiny minute detail in this diorama until the point where your eyes just start getting so heavy and very hard to even kind of keep up and keep open. Do you all actively try to stay awake, or do you finally succumb and
well,
sleep?
I mean, this is your decision, in my opinion. You would tell us if we're fighting to stay awake due to our fascination.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you right now, there's nothing in the writing that says you are forced to stay awake or be to keep awake. That's a RP thing for you all. So
Zosa's gonna try to stay awake.
Okay.
I feel like, I don't know.
Pass out and fall in the diorama.
Do you want me to make a Constitution save to try to stay awake?
Sure.
Let's see. Like a 10? Or 15? Yeah, I would say a 10 at this point. 15. It'd be hard to stay awake after all the fighting we've been doing. You know, at the beginning of the beginning, I did this on my own, as just with my own dice, for an RP thing, to see if she would have trouble sleeping because of other issues that were going on in her life. At this point, I'd say like a 15 or higher, and she's all right. She'll stay awake. Otherwise, she'll pass out. Oh, all right. So she stays awake.
Guess I'll roll in too. We're staying awake.
You both stay awake a little bit the longer. You manage to kind of muster up some fortitude within you to keep awake for a couple more hours. Roll again. You both finally succumb to fatigue and the sound, the sweet sound of sleepy time, and you all pass out beside this diorama. The four of you will. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Wrong button. And bam, there you go. You eventually, you each get your long rest. You go through your little watch rotation there, and if you decide to open up the doors again, you will find your companions over there sleeping by the diorama.
Should we try to go and pull them out of the room?
Could maybe
Lay down your hands. But yes, that we must get them out of this room.
I don't know. Do you think we would be okay if we wore a blindfold?
I do not know. That is a good point. If I had fireball, I would light this whole diorama on fire, and we would not.
I mean, we've got torches.
True. Very true.
The captain goes down with his ship.
I do not know what to do.
I'd be willing to.
Borg, you were in the room, were you not? As were you, Torrent, and were not affected.
Yeah.
It must be how close they were.
Yes, that's very true as well. I do not know.
Maybe could tie a rope to myself and walk over there with a blindfold on. Maybe I'll be able to grab one of them. You can pull us back.
It is worth a try.
Yeah.
So I'll just take out my rope, tie it around my waist, and then hand it to Yenia.
I will hand it to Borg.
I've got it's a good idea.
Borg will hand it back to Torrent.
And then I'll hand it to Band-Aid.
Band-Aid hands it back to Borg.
Band-Aid ties it around your ankle.
It always goes back to Torrent.
I've got blankets and stuff. I'm just going to assume I've got a piece of cloth that could function as a
Yeah, I'll say between the four of you, you can makeshift a blindfold, no problem.
There is a piece of banner that I have that I put into the.
I thought your monk.
Okay.
I thought your monk vow was a vow of nudity. No clothing whatsoever.
No, I don't recall anything about that. I'll have to check with Woodchip again.
Just like Master Woodchip would have wanted.
So
he forgot about his own oath.
I'll have to. I'll walk out to where I was before.
Okay.
Turn in the direction of those two laying on the floor, and then I'll put my blindfold on and just start walking.
Okay.
Basically until I guess my foot hits one of them, or I fall over one of them.
Kicks one of us and expects us not to wake up.
Cool. Torrent, give me a charisma saving throw, please.
Okay.
Does he get advantage for being blindfolded?
Nope.
Oh.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
I think it's worth it. Yeah, that helped.
You kind of feel when you walk up and you kind of like kick Verm, you kind of feel this something like in your head, almost like a voice or just something that you kind of feel within you, kind of urging you to take the blindfold off and just admire this diorama, but you're able to shake it off and kind of focus on, you just kicked one of your party members laying on the ground.
What Chip's voice comes in? Don't do it, Torrent. Use the force. I mean key.
Use the key, Torrent.
Yeah, I'll bend down.
I made a funny.
Wrap my
not
arm.
the diorama you're looking
Wrap
for.
my arm around Verm.
Okay.
And
Do I wake up?
I'll let Berg pull us. I've got him I'm gonna grapple Verm.
I'll start pulling them back.
At what point would I wake up?
Outside the room.
When your head hits the diorama statues.
I'll say
Perception at disadvantage.
Torrent kind of grabbing a hold of you and starting to drag you out and everything, kind of like jostles you awake.
What are you doing, Torrent? Are you here to just look at this diorama?
You see my blindfolded face? Yeah. Yeah, I'm done.
Where are you taking me?
I saw another diorama over here, and I start pulling harder. Yeah.
Zosa!
How much progress do I make, if any?
We should be pulling on the ropes as well, right?
That's what I was saying. Is like, yeah, I just wanted to hold on to it while you guys pull us out.
This would end up being opposed athletics checks.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not the strongest, but I'll give it a shot.
Torrent, I will say you can roll yours again because you would have advantage with them being able to pull on the rope and all that.
Is Oso awake?
Hell yeah.
By one.
No.
No, you didn't.
No, he said by one.
Oh,
I said by one.
I heard
by one
too, and I was like, this diorama is really getting to you.
I meant by one. That's what I meant.
Okay, so Zosa, you can make me a perception check at disadvantage.
Zosa, wake up!
Oh
my
yeah,
God.
you're goddamn, you're awake.
I think from sleep, her hand reaches out and just grabs Verm by the foot.
You're not gonna win this.
No.
No.
Borg pull.
Borg pulling.
Just yeet.
Okay, Torrent with advantage. Opposed athletics checks between the two of you.
And me and Torrent again?
No. Actually, hold on. I take that back. Zosa, roll it with advantage as well, because you got a Verm in between you.
This is a strength check.
Athletics. Yeah.
Okay.
Because you have a Verm in between you that's also actively trying to resist being pulled.
Those are yanks.
Not good enough. Verm, you're gonna take 1 point of stretching damage.
Yes.
You're getting pulled in two different directions.
Page 238 in the player's handbook. Stretch damage.
Yep.
Stretch damage.
Stretch damage.
Oh yeah, I remember that from the DM screen.
Yeah.
Keep going until he's as tall as.
For the love of God, no! This armor and my limbs.
Yeah.
Stop!
Well, this is what's best for. I don't even see what's going on.
I will say, because there's three of you involved, regardless of the fact you got a rope tied around you, you managed to drag both of them 5 feet.
Okay.
That means I'm out of it, aren't I?
Are we still enchanted?
Yeah.
Darn it! I will fucking kill you!
No, you won't. You're going to bed. I promise. You're just hearing voices in your head. You don't actually like the diorama.
Hang on a second. If Zosa feels like she's going to be moved from her square, she will let Verm go.
Ah! You traitor! You wanted them all to yourself.
See?
This is the only way.
This is the way.
That's less on the three of us.
The diorama isn't even that good. It's 4th grade at best.
So says the untrained eye.
So while grappled, you can still attack who's grappling you, right?
Torrent, break it.
Break the thread. I'm too busy holding onto this green squirming. Oh, there's a frog too.
Leave it.
Torrent, let me go!
I'm afraid I can't do that.
Torrent?
Yeah?
Let me go.
No, pull, Borg.
I'm gonna try to break out.
Pull. We're pulling.
Okay, hold on.
Don't make me karate chop you, Verm.
Excuse me. Oh. It's spicy. Anyway.
Why is it so spicy?
It's so spicy. Yeah. Verm, are you trying to escape his grapple?
Yes.
I mean, acrobatics check.
Acrobatics or athletics?
Either one.
Either one. Okay. Torrent, a opposed athletics check as well to keep a hold of him.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
He wiggles free of your grasp, and
your hand slips on the frog slime.
How about this? I get out, and then I grapple Torrent and bring him closer to the diorama.
I mean, if you think you can do it.
That's what I want to do.
Verm, you try to pull me closer to that diorama, I'm going to hit you in the ear.
All right. God damn it. Torrent.
Seeing this happen, Borg's gonna start pulling on the rope.
Yeah, you're gonna pull on the rope. That gives him advantage. So.
Either athletics or
2 1s. Shit.
All right.
I slap Verm in his big football head, baby.
Hey, football head.
I like your cut, G.
Hey, Arnold.
All right, Vern, you take a point of slap damage.
Why am I taking? Does he not to hit me?
DMG.
Don't worry, you suck it. It's negligible.
Yeah, good.
Dungeon Master's Guide.
Yeah, good point. Torrent, go ahead and roll an unarmed attack roll against Vern.
This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt you more than it's gonna hurt me.
Still take 8 damage, but I just don't know if you hit me.
Oh boy.
Yup.
You take
the most critical of hits. You're gonna deflate the football, man.
Did you just fucking pimp slap me?
Smack Toby off of Verm's head.
You just pimp slap Toby into Verm's head. You spiked the football.
Made a big dent in the top.
This
of
would be pretty funny if this is how it works, Jeff. Okay. Don't move me. I'll kill you. I'll kill you dead.
This was like an attack of opportunity almost.
Try, you green football-headed, long-haired, frog-wearing freak.
Go long.
Kill you dead.
I'll kill you dead. I'm gut shot. All right. Well, are we just standing here insulting each other now? Am I free to walk away?
I disengage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can do whatever you want.
I take my blindfold off and I walk back towards the group.
I take my bow out and I shoot him in the ass. No.
I'm like,
Zosa just mutters to Vern, like, what are you doing over there?
the group. It's not a visual thing. I started hearing voices in my head.
Quit fooling around and focus on the artwork.
He took me when I was asleep.
Hush, I don't care.
Is it wood?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't actually look at it. That's the thing. I didn't have to. I felt it calling to me. But, I mean, it might be wood. I'll ask. I'll say to Verm, hey, Verm.
No response.
Zosa.
Huh?
Is that diorama made of wood?
He seems distracted. What's the diorama made of?
What you come see and find out, Torrent?
It's made of wood and stone, or marble and gems, maybe.
I was thinking something along that line, yeah. But if it's wood,
I mean,
there might be wood components to it, but it's not made entirely of wood.
Zosa starts going into an elaborate description of the pieces. She tells you about all of the materials. She waxes on about the craftsmanship and the intricate details. And she says, you should come and take a look. You really should.
Yeah, that's nice. Thank you. I guess
I've
that's
never seen anything like it. If you want to go on, I implore you to do so.
I'm sure you haven't.
I wonder if we can get 2 more adventurers from the Yawning Portal bar.
Most definitely. Absolutely.
Yeah, come bring him down here. See if they can admire this too.
Maybe
we'll give him Verm's cut out of the bag of holding, right?
You son of a bitch!
Yes.
No.
This must be documented.
It's all right. This could probably sell for more than what you have. Just look at it.
Well,
just look at
I'm out of ideas. I can make it rain.
Looking.
Are you looking? You're not looking hard enough. Come over here.
I imagine that in the scuffle, the table was bumped into, and Zosa gives them a nasty look and starts resetting the pieces and making everything nice and tidy. I don't know. I'm just playing around.
Oh yeah, gotcha. It's like a Civil War diorama.
Yeah. You just
nothing's glued down. They're just all sat on the table.
1/8 inch rotation. Just that's perfect. Yeah. She's really getting into it.
Do we suppose that
I hate you, Bash.
physical damage could snap them out of this?
I'm loving it because I just have to sit here and just be like,
guys, why don't we just open fire on the diorama?
I mean, I know exactly what Zosa would do if she was
I'd take out my bow after hearing this.
Do you think physical damage
I swear to God.
Oh yeah, probably. It doesn't look that strong from here.
Not the diorama, the dum-dums that are...
Oh yeah, we could definitely outgun them from here.
I shoot it.
No, I've got the wand and it's guaranteed damage and it'll be low.
Absolutely. I think if we knock them out, I could drag them back.
Yes.
I don't want to knock them out. I just want to do a little bit of snap out of it damage,
Oh, I smacked him in the face. I don't think that's gonna help.
Not for real damage.
What are you rolling perception for, Verb?
See if I hear Torrent.
Yeah, so I rolled a disadvantage because...
I mean, I feel like I'd be a little bit more aware, though, because he tried taking me out of this space.
Well, we're magically compelled to pay.
You're gonna turn your gaze away from the diorama to listen to me talk
I'll
about
roll
something?
it again. If you disturb me, I will. I rolled even better.
And you
hear him.
Torrent! As I take my bow out and I have an arrow knocked, I swear to God.
That won't do anything. You've forgotten that I can catch those?
I pointed at Borg.
Zosa will push Verm aside Zosa will push Verm aside and say, "Hush, I am trying to concentrate."
I pointed at Zosa. No.
She doesn't even react to you.
I'm gonna take out the wand of magic missiles.
Flat-footed. Well, you got the arrow pointed right at her face, but you're still looking at the diorama.
I just keep on pointing it at Borg, but
Oh, really?
yeah.
You idiot! You forget I can catch arrows, right? I pointed at Borg.
If I get a magic missile to the face, I'm shooting.
Oh, you just got one to the face.
Okay.
And so did Zosa.
That hits. Oh, why did I hit myself?
You're shooting yourself? Okay.
I was gonna shoot Borg, and I think a 29 hits.
Split shoots himself.
Oh my god.
We're standing in the way.
I think a 29, I can arc it.
Did you say you fired
I fired a magic missile, one at you and one at Verm. Yeah, Verm got 4 damage, you got 2.
So there is a point of clarification to make because a regular single casting fires 3 darts.
Yep.
So where does the third one go?
The diorama.
Roll damage.
Oh my god! Why are we doing this?
Okay, hold on. There is a lot of dice being rolled.
There's a lot of rolling.
Okay, wait.
We should absolutely roll initiative.
Before we keep on hurting one another, do we make a save?
Hold on.
Not against magic missile.
Yeah, magic missile is guaranteed.
No, I'm talking about what's happening right now.
I hope not.
What a first object.
I could deflect those, you know? I pointed at Borg.
Okay,
I have
Verm.
one standing in front of me.
Yes.
Somebody should do that.
Okay, Verm, give me a charisma save. Okay. Zosa, give me a charisma save.
Hang on.
Okay.
It is what it is, man.
You're right. Diorama, give me a never mind.
Oh god, someone's controlling the diorama.
Somebody's control. The diorama.
Zosa, give me another charisma save. So close.
Speeches.
Wow, for a paladin, you're rolling really low on your charisma.
Well, there's a lot of good RP reasons as to why she's performing poorly in a place like this.
You're right.
And I haven't really had a chance to delve into it because I've been absent.
There's a lot of RP-ness going on.
There is.
I feel like there's never enough good RP-ness available.
It had to happen.
We could have started off 2021 real good.
With some good old-fashioned RP-ness.
I got a lot of RP-ness to catch up on.
He's right.
We almost made it a session without it being brought up. We almost made it.
It happens.
You're right.
Only one in Rome.
Next session.
It's a little too hard.
Next session, I promise.
Too hard and just.
All right, just remember this is Duff's channel. So
yeah.
Okay, so that was interesting. Well, you two are still very infatuated with this diorama. What does everybody else do?
This has got to be
on my magic missile wand.
This has got to be frightening.
I think the only thing to do is to make a diorama better than that diorama.
Impossible.
We're live action.
You're right.
That one's just standstill. We're in HD.
Would I be able to shoot Yen at a -5?
Excuse me? You're about to catch a lot of magic missiles.
I can argue.
Are you taking cover into account?
That's where the -5 comes into play.
Yeah, that's what I mean if I shoot Yen.
I mean, if you want to, I mean, yeah, it would be at a -5, but.
Damn.
Get out of here.
Well, good thing I have another attack. Damn.
Anyway, okay, so what does the rest of the party do? Other than just continually attacking their party members.
I'm gonna cast 5th level magic missile on Verm.
Okay. That's a lot of saves.
That's no save. Oh, for charisma, yeah.
Are you rolling to get your charges back?
Yeah.
After a long rest. Okay. You've got.
We've had enough that I had them all back.
All right, cool.
Hey, Bash. There is a thing in
How much is
chat
that in total?
saying a crit fumble was played on Verm.
Yeah, I saw that. He missed anyway, so
Right.
it would have mattered. Which does bring up a good point. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3 rather. Verm, roll me another attack roll, please.
Sure.
Okay, not necessarily. Yeah, that's gonna miss the other 3. So, yeah.
Oh, you meant okay.
But you do take 17 damage for him.
I already did. I had to make.
Nope.
Is it each beam or is it one beam?
You. The way magic missile works is, yeah, it says 3 darts, but they all hit instantaneously.
Okay, so uno.
So 1. So close. Firm.
Zosa will use her second wind ability to heal.
Okay.
I will cast Cure Wounds on a 2nd level on myself.
So she can more relaxedly focus on the diorama. Did you cast that at 2nd level?
Yep.
So be it.
Okay, so what do you all do? Obviously, your first 2 plans haven't worked.
You said there's other Where's the stupid?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Scroll up. There's a ton of different ones.
Yeah, there's like 6 more in the room.
Maybe there's a clue in one of the other dioramas as to what's going on in this room. We could, the 4 of us that are still sane, split up to at least 4 of the other dioramas and look for anything of note as to why this is happening. I mean, it's risky, but
yeah,
I don't know what else to do.
Let us live.
Leave him here, and unless we all out brawl them, and
we have to we have to get Dern and bring him back. He can help. Snail God. I wonder if he'll know.
He's so far back.
Yeah, that's not practical.
If you want to go back in the gas, by all means.
So Verm's love of shinies won't even pull him away. So like if I throw a bunch of gold on the floor right now, he won't come over here.
I don't know.
What do you think?
I just work here.
What do you think, Band-Aid?
Anything is worth a try. Jewels, gems, gold.
Hey, Verm, do you want to hold Borg's shiny great axe?
Fuck no, I want to sell it.
What if you come over here? We'll maybe sell it at some point.
Why don't you come over here?
Now you're just being a dick.
Which one?
Yeah, which one?
Oh god. Oh,
I'm just trying to get him out, Band-Aid.
Well, guys, I'm at your mercy. Something has to happen here.
I'm gonna go over to the.
I feel like they wouldn't know this, but if it was presented, I feel like there might have to be a check if they were to present something of value to me. But I also am inclined against my will, so.
I'm gonna go over to the what looks like the marsh. You said there was a marsh one? Yeah, I'm gonna go over there and see if there's like actual water flowing at all, and if there is, try and like stick my hand under it and feel for anything. I don't know.
Since I resisted the first diorama, you know.
Okay, just so you know. Let's see.
There was.
Damn it.
I'm getting nasty flashbacks to that first diorama room.
The marsh one is right there where I have the arrow at.
Okay. I would start making my way over.
There. Obviously, the hill one that you can see is the big fucking hill.
Yeah, the big hill.
Hold on. Bam, bam. There's another one there.
Whoa. It's like a minefield of dioramas.
Yeah, it is. The other one was a little more impressive.
I mean, maybe there's a secret entrance or something, or a button that turns off their magic power, you know? Maybe there's a crystal skull we could steal.
That's a little reachy, but you know, that might work.
The light on the room.
Yeah, everywhere where an arrow is pointing is a diorama in that square.
Oh, so they're like all over the... Okay.
I will say the one at the very top to the left that has the arrow going from left to right is the marsh one that you were talking about. And then the 4 right underneath of it is all like the river diorama.
Is it actual water, or is it like a painted material, or like rocks, gems, whatever?
I don't think so, but let me...
Because if it's actual water and it's like see-throughable, I'd see if there's anything through it.
I'm gonna say it's like a flowing river, but you notice that it's like a black torpid river. It's not clear.
Oh, it's not clear.
I don't think I'd stick my hand in that.
Yeah.
And I you know, I eat water for breakfast, you know. That doesn't look good.
Use your bendy skills to push it out of the way?
No, you know, that's a thought.
Move along?
Yeah, sure. I'll give it a shot. So I guess you know, I'll step up, point my hands at the river, and try to you know, direct the water up into the air a little bit.
Okay. Which square?
The number 5, the one, or the one at the very bottom. I don't know how to point it. The one closest to me.
I don't think that's part of the river. The one right above it.
Oh, it's not? Okay. Yeah, here. I'll step the one above that one.
Okay. Yeah, you can notice that it starts to rise up, and you notice it's not like normal water. It's very black, torpid, and it's kind of thicker than normal, but it is kind of flowing water. So it's not like normal water that you can just use your abilities like you normally would, but you are able to kind of move it and manipulate it to some degree.
Well, I guess I'll put it back down.
While it was up, was there anything on the bottom of it at all? Like any signs? Not that I could see.
I whispered to Yinya, I think we're gonna have to knock them out.
I think so.
I want to do that, but
is the hill easily climbable?
Yeah, I'll say yeah. I mean, especially if you're just not trying to be careful or anything, you can easily climb up it.
Yeah, climb up and kind of get a top-down view.
Okay, right there.
Yep. Maybe they spell something out.
No, you might be onto something.
Okay, I need you to roll me a strength saving throw, please. Okay, I need you to roll me a d4. You get knocked back to the bottom of the hill as just like out of nowhere you just get boom hit, square in the chest by some type of force, and it just knocks you back and you are now prone on the ground.
So did I just see her get like blasted off of this mound?
Did you?
I was looking at her, yeah. Hey, Yene, how did you fall down? It looked like you had a pretty good footing.
Something just threw me off.
I didn't see anything.
I don't know. I did have a decent footing, and next thing I knew, I was falling down.
Maybe Band-Aid has an opinion of that. It's like some sort of invisible force is protecting the top of that mound.
I'm gonna try again.
Sure.
Need another strength save?
Yep.
Wham!
Roll me a d4.
Just imagine an invisible Mike Tyson just punching you in the face every time you get close.
Invisible Randy Orton RKO right off the top of the dirt mound. Macho Man.
Yeah.
It's the invisible WWE.
The crown.
All right, so Yin, real quick, are you gonna try again?
Yeah, I want to stay up there and look around the room from the top down.
Okay. Got a few black guys.
All right, so you get back up, climb back up to top of the hill. Cool. Another save, please.
We're gonna get one of these days.
Roll me a d4.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Okay, so you're just gonna continue doing this until you get it right.
Succeed.
Cool.
Yeah.
So
take 20.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say you eventually keep at it until, you know what? Just for shits and gigs. Hold on. Okay, you have advantage on this one. Roll again. You managed to stay at the top. Finally. Okay, and then...
Thank the Lord.
Which one?
The big like square with the circle in it that is kind of like the opening part of like where the light's coming from that glows. Kind of looks like a chimney-ish of sorts, maybe. You'll notice at this point, because you're actually able to stay up on top of the hill, that it looks like you could climb up into it if you could somehow get up there and reach. But you do notice that it is it looks like it goes up, and then you can barely make out that it looks like it kind of goes off to another direction, but you also notice that it's kind of full of cobwebs. And when he does that band-aid to the wall to your left, out of nowhere, you suddenly see characters just start to form on the wall, and you recognize it as a language that you understand, and it spits out when you read it, it says, "What can fill a room but takes up no space?"
Air. Oxygen.
Nothing happens.
Did Borg read that out loud?
Borg? No.
Oh, okay.
Did Band-Aid read that out
It's
loud?
Band-Aid who understood it.
No, I just read it and said those words out, kind of under my breath.
Oh. I have an idea, but I mean, I can't really interact.
Well, Band-Aid is going to run 30 paces to here. While he was running, he is muttering some words, and he is going to cast Remove Curse on Verm, and then he's going to dash right back where he was.
Cool. Give me a charisma saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
One of us. One of us.
Not today.
Not a problem.
Grandfather
Green man. Dollar store Yoda.
Dollar store Yoda.
As you get back over there, you notice the magic glyphs or writing on the wall there is glowing a little bit brighter, but it still says the same riddle.
What happened to Verm?
He had removed curse or moved off of
Nothing.
And
all my curses are gone.
So it didn't have
the one
effect?
that was cursed.
It wasn't a curse.
You know what? I actually needed the remove curse spell. You know, I kind of got bit by a weird type.
You did. But anyway,
Quick question.
So
Wait.
Band-Aid.
Yeah.
Do you have another guess for the riddle?
One more time. What was it?
What can fill up a room but take up no space?
Your mom.
Oh,
Jesus.
Sorry.
Okay. Hate you, Duff.
Yeah, children.
The reactions are better than the joke.
We can fill up a room but take up no space.
This and I'll say this really isn't so much
light.
There you go. Finally, I was gonna say players can help.
That was my guess. I didn't know if that was passed on to us, so I was gonna say it, but I held back.
I had an idea. I wanted to roll perception to see if I heard him say it, and Zosa might just absent-mindedly be like, "Light."
All right. So suddenly the writing on the wall slowly starts to dissipate, and a section of the wall kind of folds out, and there's an item that is inside of this like compartment that folded out from the wall. I need you to roll me a D4, please.
Hey, Ben.
Did that not show up? Yeah, it did.
It did.
Didn't come back to my dice roll.
I need you, Band-Aid, to roll on that. $34, you got a piece of +1 ammunition. Take your pick.
What does Verm carry a
bow?
A bow?
Mm-hmm.
I will hold up whatever it is he carries. It's a bow. It's an arrow that would fit him, whatever he has.
Cool.
And I will show it to him.
All right.
Look at it, what I have found. It is incredibly magical.
Shiny.
Worth much money.
All right. So, Verm, I will give you one last check for tonight, because he is trying to persuade you out with something you can use and worth money. You can do so at advantage.
Oh.
Well, it's very clear what you're
the first one. So
cool. Unfortunately, you are still charmed.
Really?
I will.
It's a pretty aggressive charm.
I will explain more. Anyway, that's where we're gonna hold till next week. Again, make sure you check out Free League's channel tomorrow night to watch the Aliens RPG game. Duff will be running. It's the Chariot of the Gods. I know just about all the players and myself have played it. It's a lot of fun. Also, we will be hosting that particular stream here on Praetor's Rejects, so you could watch it on either channel, but we would prefer you to head over to Free League and give them some love, because they give us a lot too. So there's the link for that. Also, if you haven't already, you can keep track of everything quickly and communicate with everybody pretty much on the channel, in our Discord. Also for like Sam's game and previous streams and like all kinds of things, you can find all that out on the social media links, also on the YouTube. There's days worth of entertaining content over on the YouTube channel, so definitely check that out. That being said, remember tomorrow, Aliens over on Free League's channel, and then Saturday night will be another session of Rise Against the Slave Lords. I believe they're on for tomorrow. I could be wrong, but if you follow any of those other links, you can find out. That being said, we're gonna sign off, and we will see you all next week.
See y'all next week.
Thank you, everyone.
It's good to be back.
It's good to have you back.
Indeed.